Hey everybody, Average Gamer here, and today I got a little of a rant going on, little PSA, what have you, about builds. Specifically, why can't I have multiple builds on a Mac? Simple as that. Why can't I have multiple save builds per Mac, and why can't I switch between them? I mean, there's a button right here, right? I can hit the button, that says builds, I select the build I want, I click it, it throws it in there. If it tells me I'm missing something, it tells me it'll charge me however much for the part, and boom. Okay, yes or no. Mainly because it's such a pain in the ass, switching between mech builds that you have to do. Like, for example, this guy right here, my Timberwolf C. It's initially my Webwolf, which has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 medium pulse, or my ER medium laser Bukkake machine, which is 9 medium lasers. I should be able to switch in between these guys without any problems, without any issues, without any problems whatsoever, right? I should be able to do this easily. Hit a button, boom, I could switch back and forth, back and forth. It's just basically different variants on one specific, on a specific chassis. Well, actually, it's a variant on a variant, right? So it'd be like the F16C ground attack version. So, for example, I should be able to hit builds here, right? We'll use the modules button here as a thing. It'll say mech builds. Click the button and it'll say, SRM build, ER medium laser build. I should be able to name them, right? I'd be able to swap back and forth them. So much easier. Or even here, right? Instead of weapon groups, what about mech builds? Or even, select mech. You select the mech, right? And instead of the save, it shows you, who's going to really fill all this, right? Or even like there's so much space all the way around. I'm pointing at it. There should be an option here for me to pick like good builds. I click on it, right click on it, or left click on it, and it gives me the option of what build do I want. Do I want my SRM build? Do I want this build? Do I want that build? Come on. There's the option already when we do a build. When we click it right here to save it. All you have to do is add the option to say, what do you want to save it as? I want to save it as, in this case, Bukkake. My other one, Wolf. The other one, Splatwolf. I should be able to do this, right? But I can't. And I don't know about you, the viewer or the listener, but how many mechs do you have? That, I think, is one of the main problems why I'm having such a problem. If I look at all my mechs, I've got way too many. Way too fucking many mechs. I don't even know if it even shows you anymore how many mechs you have. Like, it doesn't say anymore how much. Like, I don't know how many like empty slots I have now. I don't know how many. Like, nowhere here does it say how many. Like, there's no. Like, I can go inventory. Does that tell me? No. Like, that doesn't tell me where weapon systems, equipment, modules. Like, if I go to the store, does that tell me how many friggin' mech bays I have available? There we go. I have 9 available. Where else does it say I have how many mech bays I have? Oh, wait, it doesn't. So, anyways. Now, if they turn on said, you have to pay a C-bill amount for saving one, I'd have no problem with that. Say they said $2 million or $1 million to save a mech, or 10 MC to get slots. Right, every mech gets 2 slots automatic, or 1 slot automatically. So it has basically one backup build and the build you have currently, and then 10 MC to unlock an additional slot up to 10 slots maybe. That'd be something, right? It gives you the options. It gives you the ability to multifacet your mech. And also, you should be able to, this is the part that I think you should be allowed. As long as you have all the parts, when you go into a match, when you're dropping, and your mech's sitting there, you should be able to click on your mech, right click or left click, and then select which build you want in comparison to the map. It's not so hard. And it only goes to the ones that are quote-unquote the valid runs, right? The ones that, you're not missing parts or anything like that. Valid ones. So that's just an idea. That's just a rant. The only reason why is because as I've been playing tonight and in my live streams the last little bit, I've been trying to tweak mechs and play around with it, whatever, and I've been getting aggravated a lot because every time I try to do something and then I go back, like I switch it an arm on one, go play for a little bit, then I want to switch it back. I've got to spend 10, 15 minutes getting the arm back on, throwing everything back on the arm, making sure everything's sitting properly. Everything's in the right order, everything's set properly, and then you'll notice that, oh wait, why is my heat off a little bit? Why is my damage off by a little bit? Or why is my armor off by a little bit? And it kind of gets to a point where it kind of starts to aggravate you a little bit. So I think there should be a build button. As I said, there's a there's an actual blank spot for it to be added. I don't know if they're thinking about it, but just an idea I have. So please, if you agree or have any feedback or what you would like to see in the game, please, please, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for putting up with my little rant for the day. Have a good night. See you guys later. Bye-bye.